Good morning, Spencer.
Hey, good morning.
Beautiful day out there.
It is.
Another great organization in the studios with us right now. Saints Pantry Food Bank. Another nonprofit news segment. Big thanks again to Peninsula Credit Union offering up time to 501c3 nonprofits to get the word out about the great things they do. And JT Batstone here with us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm great, Jeff. And you?
Well, thank you for coming by. 214 South 2nd Street in Shelton, just kitty corner here to the old Radio Ranch is the Saints Pantry Food Bank. We had you on, maybe a couple months back, and new things to talk about. What's been going on with Saints Pantry? Still the normal programs available, and what are you looking at these days?
The normal programs, we still have our food distribution on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So far, this is about a week ago. Our numbers are, 4,000 households, 10,500 individuals.
Is that each day? Is that on Tuesday?
That's year to date
okay.
Through mid-April.
Wow. Tuesdays and Wednesdays from 9:30 to 11:30, and we see the lines line up early.
Yes, they do. They start lining up, 8:45, 8:30, depends. Yeah. We still do our breakfast program Monday through Friday from 8 to 9 for the homeless. Mm-hmm. Our backpacks are winding down. They'll be winding down mid-June for school.
School's almost over.
We're up to 470 a week.
Wow.
I know.
And again, the backpacks, as we talked over the years, are supposed to be able to last someone through the weekend with food service available, but oftentimes with the struggles the whole family has, a lot of that food's gone by Friday night.
More than likely. Yeah, I mean, it's a small supplement to the family's food for the weekend when there are no breakfast and lunches served at the schools. We just keep seeing those numbers going up every year. We are still doing all of Shelton schools, Pioneer, Merriam Knight, and Southside.
As I look through the website here, the saintspantry.org, also on Facebook, and we'll put the links to this interview on there as well, as I look at food and personal items as some of the ways to give. And some of these have a little more, not shelf life is not the word I'm looking for, but a little more longevity as you look at a most wanted item like peanut butter. That is high in protein and can last a while, no?
And it's expensive to buy.
Yeah.
When we can get enough protein, peanut butter. Ideally, we would like to be able to put, maybe every other month a jar of peanut butter in the backpack. Mm-hmm. If we can get it at a reasonable price, because we have to buy so many cases of peanut butter.
Sure.
So that is a huge need. Long shelf life, things like mac and cheese, soups are good. Kids love top ramen. It just sounds kind of disgusting, but they just open the packet and eat it.
Sure.
They prefer it raw.
Huh.
I used to do that as a kid.
I used to do that too.
Oh.
Now I've come to enjoy the flavoring. But I do remember that. I used to eat that as dried. My folks would look at me like
Well, it's messy.
Oh, that's the other thing too.
It's very messy.
And a lot of these are nice that you can eat right out of the can. You know what I mean? Like some of these have the pop tops where you don't even need a can opener.
Sure.
You just get a fork or a spoon and just have a little meal.
We are really striving to do things that are less processed, less sugar, less salt, less preservatives, so that they're a lot more healthy for our kids. Especially the low sugar. So our executive director, we have a new one since I was last on. Her name is Rebecca Marquez. Cheryl Chabon was with us for about 6 months, and then she and her husband decided to be closer to family in Nebraska.
Oh, yeah.
So Rebecca stepped up, and she's done a great job of getting some fruit that holds up in a backpack bag. So like oranges and apples and things like that. So there's fresh fruit. in the bags, and of course the infamous mac and cheese,
Yep.
the juice, the milk, things like that.
Talk to me a little bit about your partnerships that you may have or are looking to forge with other grocery stores with kind of the day-old foods at the end of the days and how those donations go.
Right. It's called Grocery Rescue. It's managed through Food Lifeline out of Seattle. We pick up from Walmart every day. And we do Safeway once a week. We now do one of the Costco stores twice a week.
Wow.
Yes. So that has really given us a lot more free food. We have a couple other organizations in town that bring us food 2 or 3 times a week, a lot of produce, which is fantastic. Spring is here, gardens are getting planted. The master gardeners will provide us with a lot of fresh produce in the fall, as will the prison. They plant their garden,
Yeah,
and we get
that's
excess
right.
from the prison. Thurston County Food Bank has been an amazing partner for us, and they keep us connected with other organizations that they think can be of help to us. So we really, really appreciate everything they do for us.
Saints Pantry Food Bank is again on South 2nd Street, 214 South 2nd in downtown Shelton. And when you look at the folks who come on the delivery days, again, Tuesday and Wednesday from 9:30 to 11:30, we talk a lot about the fact that some of these folks could be your neighbors who are struggling behind their doors.
Behind their doors. I mean, the vast majority of our clients are working poor.
Sure.
And they're not homeless. We do have a small homeless population, but they come through and like get the pop-top cans because they don't have cooking facilities for the most part. But most of these people are just the working poor.
Yeah.
And they need some help. What I'd like to do, if I could, is kind of inform people of some things coming up.
Please.
This coming Saturday, Cinco de Mayo celebration downtown, the Serape Cantina is putting that on. There's going to be a 5K run. I believe it starts at 9, followed by, there's a taco eating contest. There'll be a beer garden. There's vendors in the parking lot. So come on down and enjoy. The weather's supposed to be very nice. All of the proceeds come to the food bank.
Wow, great.
I know.
That's great.
It was very nice last year. Then the following Saturday on May 11th is the postal carriers food drive.
Oh, yeah.
So you'll be getting your bags in your mailboxes sometime this week. I'm not really sure what day they're going to put them out, and then they'll pick them up next Saturday. And this is something that goes on all over.
Yeah.
So the Shelton mail carriers, the bags of food come to the food bank.
Oh, good.
That'll happen on Saturday. I want to say thank you to the wonderful kids at Bordeaux Elementary.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they the 3rd grade class and the 5th grade class last fall did a little research on services that are available here in Shelton for people who are in need. And they identified the homeless shelter and the pet shelter and the food bank. And then they decided, well, which one do we want to pool our resources, I guess is a good way to put it, and to help. And they chose the food bank. So they've been saving their change since December. And I went up last Thursday. The kids are fantastic. They all got together. They have great questions. I had a great time with them. And thank you, 3rd and 5th grade class for Bordeaux, $129.21.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
that's cool. That's so cool.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I hauled it all out in pennies.
Yeah.
and cans of coin. It was great. Greatly appreciated. And the kids are doing a really good job of being aware of needs in their community. And so that money is going to go back to the backpack program. They have several students there that they know receive our backpacks every Friday.
Yeah.
So they realize that they've raised some money to help the people, some of their classmates,
that's
which was
awesome.
really cool thing.
That's cool. That's a good story there.
Yeah. One other one, there is a Facebook group called You Might Be From Shelton If.
Yes.
And they are doing another fundraiser for the food bank, and this will also be for our backpack program. So you can go onto our website, click on donation, go through PayPal. Just note that it is, you might be from Shelton Facebook.
Okay.
Even if you're not, join the group or not. But if you make a donation because of this pitch that I'm giving, make sure that they get credit for it.
For sure. You can find Saints Pantry on Facebook at facebook.com/Saints Pantry, all one word.
Saints Pantry.
Oh, is it The Saints Pantry?
Yeah, The Saints Pantry.
What am I looking at then? For sure. We'll get that figured out. We'll edit all that out in the post-interview, JT.
Thanks.
It is, again, nonprofit news, and Saints Pantry is a 501c3, does great work for our community, and thanks to Peninsula Credit Union for offering time for folks like JT to come on and talk about the good work that they're doing. Good to see you.
Good to see
Thanks
you
for
too,
coming
Jeff.
in.
And nice to meet you.
Nice to